First, let me acknowledge the speakers in front. You know, it's very interesting that such engagements are not only held in memorial services, but but they are also extended to institutions of higher learning, spaces where thought should thrive, and that answers to complex problems are not only answered through using basic common sense arguments. For example, the question or the invitation speaks to state capture, white monopoly capital, but as the narrative has been unfolding here, there's only been one side of the narrative that has been advanced. And I want to question that if, as students of learning, we agree that the state is an organ of irreconcilable class antagonisms, and we then further claim that the state has been captured, whereas we know that the term of white monopoly capital, maybe if there were still a radical youth inside the ANC, they will tell you that in 1969 in Morogoro, the NDR clearly and explicitly stated who's the enemy of a South African struggle. Post everything else, we have a former finance minister which sat on top of all transactions in the South African governance, which even failed to allocate proper funding to these very same students who are still owing fees today, by the way. And then, yes, but don't police engagement. This is a problem in South Africa. This is a problem. This is an institution of higher learning. And you must stop this thing of saying students at UJ are not smart enough and only throttle people of vets here. We're going to have an engagement. Don't rush us. Now, number one, white monopoly capital. We know we never went to exile. We never formed the armed struggle. As in much, we can't come to South Africans today and tell them that their enemy is colorless. Monopoly capital. Who has our things? Mr. Pravin, you know, you sit on these boards of these global multinational companies there. Who has the land today? Who controls the JSE today? Who is in charge of large asset management firms today? Who is in charge of all measures of principal capital assets? It cannot be. It cannot be. It cannot be. I am very interested in knowing in which faction in the ANC elective conference you are in, because you are not telling these students here the truth. You are giving one side of the story. Who has the land today?